We all know the expression, a friend in need is a friend indeed. In the face of the huge global challenge posed by the COVID-19 pandemic, different countries have made choices, which is a reflection of different concepts about global governance and varied attitudes towards the well-being of all humanity.
By May last year, China's provided over 2.2 billion doses of COVID-19 vaccine to over 120 countries and international organizations.
Again, China is doing things to make it happen. Well, let's hear what our experts say about China taking the sense of responsibility in fighting the pandemic.
And the one very important and obvious one has been China's approach to COVID, where China has tried to help other countries, where China has tried to manage it as an issue of global concern. I think it's a vitally important philosophy in terms of the future of humanity. I think the most important thing about it is that President Xi and the Chinese government clearly mean what they say, and they're trying to do things to make it happen.
First, in 2020, China played the decisive role in saving lives and the world economy as it mastered containment and recovery and provided support, especially in critical manufacturing, but also through global vaccine dissemination. Second, by containing the virus at home, China has protected approximately 20% of the world population and essentially prevented new mutations from emerging that could threaten everyone globally. Third, because China has responsibly managed the outbreak, it was not forced to take desperate actions like the US did. And these, included increasing the money supply by 20% and pumping trillions into the domestic economy through irresponsible fiscal policies. And all of these actions by the US, these are what contributed substantially to global inflation. Instead, China's efforts, and especially the recovery efforts, have been much more reasonable and rational and sustainable, with better carryover effects at home and abroad.
The efforts to help other countries during a pandemic across borders are entirely admirable, so that all the countries that receive medical help or vaccines from China in that period can definitely be grateful to China for this extended help.
I think we can already see that further opening up is in fact one of the key hallmarks of the Xi era. That this was both the right thing and the right time to do it, and not despite the challenges associated with the pandemic. Can we imagine, for example, if these had not been the core values of Xi Jinping, if really amplifying going out, projects like the Belt Road, seeking win-win solutions, helping others around the world, trying to build a shared future for mankind, if these things hadn't been happening and we had been hit by the pandemic, where would China and the rest of the world be now?